Do you remember going to a live indoor ticketed event? Well, starting next week, they will be allowed in San Francisco for the first time in more than a year. San Francisco is in the orange tier, along with 7 other Bay Area counties. And while that means restrictions are loosening, event organizers are still focused on outdoor events. NBC Bay Area's Janelle tells us why from San Francisco.
San Francisco is allowing venues to open their doors for inside events next week with capacity limits. But an event organizer used to hosting crowds says his customers are not ready to head inside.
Do you guys agree with me?
Pre-pandemic, guests packed Manny's for in-person political events. San Francisco announced new rules tonight as it begins to allow indoor events at limited capacity starting April 15th.
For relatively smaller events that are going to be only 15% capacity, up to 200 people maximum, whichever is fewer, that those will not require the testing or vaccination.
This is our bridge series.
Giving permission for venues like Manny's to open the doors.
I am so excited to host an in-person event again next Thursday. I can't put it into words.
But Manny's is not hosting it inside at the familiar hotspot. It will be outside at Curio. After taking a poll, Manny Ucutiel says it was clear people aren't ready to head in.
One was that people were less comfortable returning to in-person indoor events than I would have thought. And two, the size of event that people were comfortable with surprised me. So 75% of the survey respondents were only comfortable with events with a maximum capacity of 50.
So dinner and a political conversation will happen outside. The event is sold out. When will people return to venues like Manny's? Ucutiel is hoping the governor's announcement of a possible end of most COVID restrictions on June 15th will be the moment he's been waiting for.
Is June 15th going to be the day that all restrictions are lifted? Lord, honey, I hope so. But can you plan on that? I don't know. If the year's taught us anything, it's that don't plan too far ahead.
Jean Ellie, NBC Bay Area News.